Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 1. And right off the bat, I'm seeing 3 birds. And birds represent freedom. So that's telling me this information is going to help bring more freedom into your life. Not only that, but those of you, another message is for those of you that have kind of been struggling or trying to make certain decisions about something, but you're having a difficult time, you're not sure which way to go. By bringing more freedom into your life, it's going to make room, it's going to open you up, help relax and calm you so that you can make the choices and the decisions that you need to make much easier than you're trying to do now. And the main message for this week, these are the 3 things that you should be most focused on for this week. And delight. So again, this is telling me that some of you have been denying yourself a bit. This week, it's really about having fun, indulging in the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you love, which is going to help raise your frequency, your energy. You're going to be happier, more joyous, which again, when we feel our best is when we make our, the most, well, I don't want to say the most important, when we feel our best is obviously it's easier for us to make better, smarter, wiser choices. So tapping into the childlike wonder that I often talk about. And not just 3 birds, look in the back too, that's like a lot of birds in there. So this is going to be major, major freedom and transformation for you. So tapping into that childlike wonder, having fun. And the next one is enlightenment. So also while you're having fun and doing the things that you love the most, pay attention, reflect on your practices, is what I'm hearing. The things that you do, your daily practices for enlightenment. Maybe change those around a bit, maybe strengthen. I'm hearing some of you have just kind of been going through the motions lately, not meaning to, it's just maybe this is something that you've been doing for so long, it's started to become a habit. But you're on autopilot is what I'm hearing. It's time to focus more on these, maybe change them or bring some new ones in, because even though you're going through the motions, it's not a mindful practice like it used to be is what I'm hearing. You're just kind of maybe, for example, meditation, you're just kind of sitting there, but you're not really in the moment. You're just allowing your mind to wander all over the place. You're thinking about what you're going to do afterwards, that kind of thing. And the next message is stillness. So stillness, I kind of like that. It does go with delight, where it's time to become more playful and do things that you enjoy. And this is going to bring more stillness in your life. I'm not getting particularly stillness as being still, because there is movement. It's calling for movement in the first 2 cards. But this is going to bring, I'm not sure how to explain what I'm hearing. It's a little strange. It's going to, even though there's movement, there will be stillness. It sounds kind of difficult because it's one or the other, but by doing these things, it's going to help you become more present, tapping into your magical energy, the stillness within, getting in touch with the stillness within. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. So reconnecting with your higher consciousness, your guides, divine source, whatever resonates with you. So those are the main 3 messages for the top. And by the playfulness attitude and, you know, being more mindful of your practices, that is going to bring you into that stillness in the mind. And third eye. So also maybe doing some third eye activations or just focusing in on that area. That is going to be helpful. which again goes great with the stillness and the enlightenment card, because this is, you know, we tap into this, the visions. And as I was saying, for some of you that might be trying to make certain decisions, you're having a difficult time. As you start practicing these top 3 things, focusing in on the third eye, because that's going to bring more inspiration. It's going to bring ideas and the information that you need. And the next message, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Excuse me. These are things that you need to practice, to work on. Some of you, I'm getting a little work, but others it's just like, just doing these things in general. It's not like it's difficult for you, but maybe again you haven't been focused on certain areas. And by speaking out loud, speaking to yourself, and also because of the birds, even though I don't think swans sing, I'm hearing singing for some of you. And this doesn't matter if you have a good voice or not, if you're a professional or semi-pro, just singing brings so much joy to many of you. And by doing that, that's self-expression, and it's so powerful coming out of your body. It's not like when we play an instrument, you know, when we're actually singing or even just humming. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but humming is a very powerful tool and technique. And there's a lot of books that have been written on this, but you don't often hear about it, but it is very powerful and healing. Humming, I would say, is just as powerful as singing, if not more. So paying attention to what you're saying, what you're putting out as well, being more assertive in your practices, and listening to the inner voice. And the next card, sorry, I'm having difficulty with my voice today. Excuse my constant clearing and roughness. Okay, so sorry, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. So even though this is kind of a very sensual, actually I'm not even sure, I know there's some kind of weird rules on YouTube now, and I'm not 100% sure what they are, but I've heard a few people mention them. So just in case, let me start over with my thumb here. So tapping into your openness, sharing, beauty, and honor, and all of these go with all top 3 cards. Just being more open, whether that's with yourself or with another person. It could be sexuality as far as being sensual with someone. I'm not completely saying no on that, but this is about your creativity, which goes very well with your visions and your self-expression. So just being aware of that. You might need some work there, and some of you don't necessarily need work. It's just something that you need to focus on and do the exercise of being more open and sharing yourself or your work with others, and just appreciating and honoring that. And also beauty. Beauty is also something that helps raise our frequency, whether it's, you know, looking at a beautiful flower or a painting or something like that. And let me see what the last 3 messages. Ooh, okay, and the last 3 messages, the universe wants you to know you are chosen and loved. So whatever it is you're doing in your life, this is why you've been chosen. I mean, of course, you're going to be loved no matter what, but you have something to share. And the next message is, I believe in you. So the universe is reminding you how powerful and strong you are. The universe believes in you and is here to fully support and give you whatever you need to move forward. And you've got this. You've totally got this. You can do anything you put your mind to. And the very last card is sacred geometry activation. And I like all that blue came up again, so definitely focusing in on the throat, and look, consciousness and enlightenment. I love that. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Let me see if I can read this. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in our reality. Okay, sorry. Thank you for your patience. I could not see that, obviously. And so let me just hold this here for the activation and a little light language too. Hashana hanini ikitai eshkuna hatakatai estunaha. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. And the theme this week, 3 things that you need to know right now, or the most important things that you should be focusing on this week to help you with whatever situation you are dealing with. And the first one is patience. And this card comes out, I can't even tell you how many times this card has come out for me, for my reading. So we can tend to be a little impatient, and whatever it is you're working on, stop, take a breath, maybe step back, take a little time, and look at that big, beautiful moon, new beginnings, and freedom also. This is going to bring more freedom in your life. So just reflecting. Maybe you're too close to the project or the relationship or whatever it is. It's just saying be patient. Good things are coming. You can get frustrated at times, and that's okay. That's normal. But just know to take a break. Check in with your body. You know, pay attention to how you're feeling. That's, you know, that guidance system lets us know how close or how far we are from achieving what we want by how we feel. And when you start to feel that way, just remember to be patient and take the time that you need. And thriving. I love giraffe. They're so interesting. And look at that, another full moon, or actually that could be, I think that's probably the sun. Let me hold that back a little. So I like that giraffe came out under patience, because looking at things differently, again, it's coming in, take your time, take a new view, a new perspective, see things differently than you are right now. And when you take that time to be patient, or maybe take a break, it'll be easier. And also thriving, pay attention. You are going to be, or you are thriving already, even though you might feel stuck and you feel like there's no movement. This is reassuring you that yes, it's going to continue to flow. Everything's going to move and work out for you, not to worry. Just be patient, look at things differently, maybe come up with some new ideas, maybe ask some advice from someone you trust with whatever this is. And because this is the sun represents power and strength. So you have this within you. No matter how you feel right now, the universe is reminding you, new beginnings are coming. Be patient, look at things differently. You have that strength and that power. Tapping into the masculine energy as well is going to help you with this. And the next thing that you should be focused on is your abundance. So of course, always being grateful for everything that we have. But let me see, what I'm getting is paying attention to the abundance. Loaning, I'm hearing the word loaning. Maybe somebody needs, not necessarily money, but somebody needs to borrow something and you have whatever it is. So just being aware, loaning something out, helping someone else to become more abundant. More messages coming in. Oh, you are very abundant right now. You have many things, and the universe is asking you to share this abundance. And what happens when we share abundance? We get more abundance, which is just a wonderful, you know, side effect of being abundant and giving. So it is not that you're necessarily hoarding. I think maybe you are a very giving person, but you've just kind of been stuck lately, or you haven't been as giving as you normally are. And the universe is saying you're abundance, very abundant person, so please share some of this. People, there's going to be person or some people coming into your life that need something, and they may ask you, they might not ask you, they might just be talking to you about it, but you have something for someone to give. So pay attention to that. And I love that's a beautiful message. I love that came out, because normally abundance cards come out as just, you know, for us, but this is saying, you know, it's to share, reminding us to share what we have. Okay, and connection. Oh, I love that. How exciting. Connection, because of the abundance card, what I was just talking about. Look at that. A string of people are coming into your life. And it's not like it's going to be an ordeal, like, oh, another person wants something else. Not like that. Like, you enjoy giving and sharing with people. You love it. And look at the green, more abundance. Heart opening, you enjoy giving. Maybe it's a charity or something that you're going to be approached. Universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. So those are more opportunities and things that are coming up for you. So yeah, the universe is just confirming more abundance is coming into your life. More people are coming into your life. The give and take, the balance is going to bring more peace and joy and happiness into your life. And self-esteem, solar plexus, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And I don't mean pride, and a lot of times when we hear the word pride, we automatically think, you know, it's a bad thing, or this person's prideful. That's just religious nonsense that's been programmed into us. You can see pride as something you're proud of. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. You are more confident because of the practice and the things that you've been doing. You have more self-worth. You're very confident. You love others and the people around you. You are loved, and this has helped raise you up. You've had a very amazing, supportive team, and you're very proud of the work you've done, and you should be, because it is definitely not always an easy thing. So the universe is reminding you, you know, to reflect on the work that you've done, to take pride in it, to be happy, because you have come a very long way. And seeing. Perspective, truth, clarity, knowledge. Okay, I like that perspective came up again, because remember up here when I was saying look at things differently, a new perspective, and the eye, so maybe doing some third eye meditation. Maybe that will help solve some of the issues as well, just moving and flowing, because the more we're in flow, the better we feel, the easier it is to connect and follow our guidance and to trust it. So you know, you see the truth and the knowledge in this, so it's not a difficult thing for you to do, and the universe is just reminding you to do so, confirming. And let's see the last three messages from the universe. The first one, love you to the moon and back. So I like that the moon came up twice, although this isn't a full moon, I think it's crescent. So the universe is reminding you how much you are loved. For those of you that might have been feeling a little down because of the situation or neglected or something, you are a very loved person by many, not just the universe, but by many. And look at that. You are an inspiration. Jelly's under the giraffe. I love that, because that's two of my favorites. You are an inspiration because of the work you've done, because how generous you are. And part of the reason you're an inspiration, not just because you've done this, but because it's a true, genuine reflection of who you are. People feel that. People sense that. They see the sincerity in you, and that is such an inspiration. And the next one, the wheels are turning. Work hard, stay humble. Yep. Again, where we were talking about pride, it's a different kind of pride. The universe is saying, yes, be proud of what you're doing, you know, continue the hard work, but remember to stay humble, because sometimes, you know, depending on what we're doing or the people we're surrounded by, ego might try to get a little feisty. That's not the right word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Okay, and we have, our last card is sacred geometry activation and alchemy, which is very perfect for this reading, because you are an alchemist. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. Each of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. And that is exactly what you do in your life. But again, because you need patience, you're feeling a little stuck, you're not flowing as smoothly as you normally would, you're out of touch with these things. So here's your activation. Hashana hanandu kuto yishni akadayehe hananaye kita eshkunaya. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful, magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. And our theme this week, or the main messages, our top 3 messages, are the things that you should focus on the most this week. No matter what's going on in your life, these things are going to help. Okay, and so security, and let me see, we have, is that a buffalo? No, I don't know what that is. Okay, so security, and let me see, I'm getting a couple different messages. This is not necessarily about protection, like there's nothing you need to fear or be worried about. Remember, you are the power in your life anyway. Security, okay, first, for those of you, this goes against what I just said, but not, I'm hearing update or check security system. Like for those of you that have a security system in your home, and again, this is, I'm not getting anything bad, nothing negative, nothing is coming after you, but it's just saying to update or to check into your security system. I'm not sure exactly what that's about. Maybe you need a new system or something's gone haywire. And for some of you, this is about security in numbers. This is about a camping trip, some kind of outdoors event. It doesn't have to be camping. It could be, I don't know, maybe it's some type of spiritual gathering, you know, security in numbers, but it's about, you know, joining together, feeling good, doing work that is needed now. So this is kind of like a light worker message for those of you that might be inspired to either go to or create. The universe is saying, yes, this is a go. Create this, whether it is nighttime or day, get a group of people together. Whatever it is you choose to do, a type of meditation, any type of ritual that helps the universe in general and the people on the planet. The universe is saying, yes, this is a go. There's, you know, what is it? Strength in numbers. So security in that sense. And just in general, feeling secure with who you are. That's another message. If some of you have been feeling a little off kilter, a little insecure about something, maybe you were working on something that didn't go the way you wanted, or maybe somebody made some snarky comments, the universe is saying just check in. Check in and reflect and heal that, because you know, in order to live and thrive, we need to be secure in who we are. And new beginnings, so that's exciting. Something coming up for you, some type of new beginning. I'm hearing new jobs. I'm hearing new hobbies. That's interesting. New hobbies, new homes, possibly vacation. So some type of new beginning, and focusing in on what that is. Give it your full attention. It could be a new practice as a new beginning. Maybe remodeling a new home, something like that, or remodeling a home, not a new home. So whatever this new beginning is, the universe really wants you to focus in and give it your full attention, not to just kind of be, you know, dismissive of whatever this is. And voyage, oh, I like this too, because in new beginnings, vacations and trips came up. So for some of you, it's definitely a voyage, And again, look at that full moon, new beginnings coming up twice. So that is really powerful. Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you may be spending time near the ocean or with the whales. Maybe some of you are marine biologists, or you're thinking about it, or something to do with the ocean or aquatic life. Maybe you're going to be working at a zoo. And something else I'm noticing, talking about new beginnings and trips, I don't know if it'll come out, but if you can see, there's like strings attached to the baby, like the mama's carrying the baby. That makes me think of a balloon and a basket. For some of you, so hot air balloons, does that mean something to someone out there? Maybe you've been thinking about taking a trip on hot air balloon, experiencing that for the first time, or maybe working with taking people on trips. So voyage, creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. So if you are attracted to pile 1, I'm feeling some similar vibes here. You might want to check out pile 1 as well. So creativity, when you're creating and creative, you are co-creating with the divine. You're sharing amazing things with other people in the world, and it reflects. Not everybody likes to share, and that's okay, but some of you do. I'm getting some of you might be some type of artist where you put yourself out there, you're putting your work out there. And for others, this is just about the simple enjoyment of doing it for yourself. You don't necessarily have to show it to anybody, but just the simple fact of doing and putting that energy out there affects the world as well. So tapping into that, and also your voice might have something to do with speaking to a group of people. Again, I like that's coming up under security, where I was talking about a gathering of people. So maybe singing or speaking, maybe light language I'm hearing coming through, speaking light language to the universe, to the plants, the trees, the animals, using your imagination and your passion, because that lifts you up and raises your frequency and helps you to feel great. And look at this, emotional balance. Look at that rainbow. Wish fulfillment, and some birds up there, which means it's going to bring more freedom into your life. And you're becoming more emotionally balanced. Your cup is filled to the brim, and it's about to overflow. And the sun is shining down as a blessing and showing that rainbow. So just being open to receive your new beginnings, the security and the voyage, the trip. This is somehow going to balance you out and help you feel more peaceful and in harmony. And the next card is home, and we have that cute little, I think it's a ferret, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Okay, so safety and shelter coming up again as it's talking about security up there. So maybe some of you have been bouncing around. I'm hearing a new home again. It's time to nest. It's time to settle down. Maybe you're just feeling, you've been traveling a lot on business, I'm hearing now, and it's time to restore yourself, like you're not 100% in your energy or your frequency like you normally would because of the travel. You need some nurturing, you need some love, you need to feel more stable. So grounding is also going to be very helpful. Wow, this is a very unusual reading. Okay, and 3 more messages. Oh, look at that. Dream, plan, do. So definitely some of you are going on vacations. You're going to be traveling on trips, and that has come out 3 times. So that's like a major message to some of you if you're thinking about it. You've been putting it off. Now is the time. If you keep putting it off, you're not going to do it. You're going to, what am I hearing? Wuss out. Sorry, it's not me. It's just what I'm hearing. You're going to put it off and eventually be like, ah, whatever, and not do it. And the universe is saying, no, take the damn trip. Do the damn thing. Sorry. And the next message, this is tough, but so are you. And look at all those books. She's reading. She's got her laptop out. She's learning something. So maybe the new beginnings for you, or the travel, you know, that could be another reason why you're hesitating. And the universe is saying, you know, you're feeling stuck. Movement. Again, being playful, expressing yourself like it's talking about down there. You are tough. You can do this. And once you get moving, you're going to be like, oh my God, why did I even hesitate? And sky is the limit. The universe is saying, go, go, go. That's right. Do it. There's so much more to come through for you. And the very last card is a sacred geometry activation. And this is interesting because the other two readings only got one, but you got two. And look at that, prosperity and change. Let's start with change. The frequency of change supports our ability to be graceful, dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Oh my God, new beginnings 3 times. Hashana hanutu kutite ehisha ene etiha. Okay, and the next one, prosperity. So a blessing of prosperity is coming your way. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration and of the abundance of riches that the universe provides. Hashana hatuku tuine ekita eshkatahana. Very beautiful. What an exciting reading for you guys. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they are helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.